Disaster declared and surrounded. Gympie has weathered many floods, but not like this.
We haven't had an event like this in 100 years.
Day 3 for Grantham.
For many Ipswich residents, this is an all too familiar, all too heartbreaking scene.
We lost everything in Lebanon flood.
In Brisbane's north, 170 millimetres fell in the space of 1 hour.
From Norman Park to Newstead, there was nothing residents could do.
To be honest, I didn't realise it was so severe, but yes, it is. It is very severe.
By daylight, the destruction's clear.
It was so fast, I had no idea what was happening.
Just looking around now, I just think, where do you start?
The floods claimed the lives of 13 Queenslanders, including SES volunteer Merrill Dray.
Andrew Simons was remembered as one of the sport's great all-rounders.
A maiden Test match 100.
A real champion and a man that will never be forgotten.
If there is something to come out of this, it's to ask that question, you're doing okay?
The smoke is still clearing at the scene of a cold-blooded ambush, where 3 people innocently lost their lives.
In my opinion, those officers did not stand a chance. The fact that 2 got out alive is a miracle.
It was a very sophisticated surveillance network, and what they had prepared and planned was clearly to take out as many police as they possibly could.
A state united in grief.
There are no words that can heal this awful grief and crushing loss.
Condolences for the Queen from the state with a royal name.
The Queen was held in great affection by Queenslanders.
And now they're feeling her loss.
Her consistency, her charm, her dedication.
Queensland is currently in the midst of a housing crisis.
I hope that it would never come to living in my car.
The rental market is the tightest on record.
People are moving into their cars, people are moving in with family, people are doing the best they can to prevent themselves from sleeping rough on the street.
Brisbane's property bonanza has been driven by a wave of COVID refugees, tens of thousands of interstate migrants relocating to the Sunshine State in the past 2 years.
Forget New Year's resolutions. 2022 requires armour.
As we enter a new year, we are entering a new battle against COVID-19.
We've been in this particular queue for over 3.5 hours.
1 in 3 people who have had a PCR test in the last 24 hours is showing up positive.
Preps to Year 10 will now start school on the 7th of February after the expected Omicron peak.
Restrictions will be eased at 6 p.m. on Friday the 4th of March.
Smiles are back. We can put our masks away.
I wear it everywhere I go, so I think people will just continue doing it themselves regardless of what the government says.
Young Queenslanders are feeling the force of the state's second Omicron wave.
Half of my class has got COVID.
And your teacher's been away, hasn't she?
Yes, she got COVID too.
Queensland's third COVID wave is hitting the hospital system hard.
We have never experienced anything like this. To have such a large number of beds occupied in a pandemic on top of influenza, this is not happened in my lifetime.
Queensland is experiencing its 4th surge of the year.
Normalise it, live with it, get on with your life.
Crowning moment in Australia's sporting history.
It's been a hell of a journey. I wouldn't change a thing, and I certainly have no regrets.
That's as good as Queensland victory as I've ever seen.
Finland wins the Origin for Queensland!
A journey years in the making.
Never, ever underestimate the power of the people, especially the people of Biloela.
So happy. Thank you.
Life is really short and, we're blessed with every day that we're given, so it's really important to be kind and to let people know around you that you love them and respect them.